here's the ambulance pulled up, and there's the cops on the front lawn, and all the firefighters, and my ex-husband was a firefighter. And here I come, you know, this mother of five, out to the ambulance, and just desperate to not go through this again, and still completely out of my mind, and go into the ambulance, and my thought was, well, I'm gonna try to get out of this, so I offer the EMT a blowjob. Really, not my proudest moment, but of course he was like, you know, they knew I was nutty, they were very, very kind to me, and I'm driving in the ambulance. Again, it's just this feeling like I'm in a play, like I'm coming back down into my body, and I'm like, the world is a play, and I'm just, I'm seeing all these things, and it was so terrifying. I'm talking about it as if it's funny, and it is to me now. I have like a lot of compassion for myself, and it is kind of funny, but at the time, it was so terrifying. I had no knowledge of like tripping. I'd never ever done that. I mean, I'd gotten drunk and I'd done all the, you know, the regular party things, but I never used like psilocybin or any kind of that type of psychedelic medicine. So, but I definitely was tripping. So I'm in the ambulance and we get to the hospital. Again, I'm in and out of my body. And you're probably wondering why this is great about cannabis, but it gets better. So I'm in the hospital, and the doctors are all gathered around, and they're asking me, you know, what day it is, where are you? And I was failing at all the questions, and finally something clicked, and I came back to my senses a little bit, and I looked at my ex-husband and my friend standing there, and I saw their faces, and I was like, I hadn't completely remembered what I said, and I was like, oh my God, this is really bad. So they ended up leaving, and they were basically observing me. I think I begged them to put it down as a marijuana overdose, which is kind of funny. It was really more of a psychotic break or an out-of-body experience. And I was trying to explain it to people, and they looked at me like, of course, I was crazy. This was 2012, so, you know, there wasn't like the level of awareness there is now that this could be something that, you know, that psychedelics are actually can be a therapeutic experience. But there was one nurse in the ER that actually listened to me. She must have had a background in spirituality or something that gave her the ability to listen to me, and she validated what I said. She was like, you know, I believe that happened to you, Jill. I really do. And just hearing those words at that point, I was like, okay, somebody believes me. Maybe I'm not completely crazy, but they discharged me. I did not have my cell phone. I think I had my purse. I had no shoes. I had socks on.